continuing our DNC coverage live in Chicago.
Kyrie Lee is along the Chicago River outside of the Delegates Hotel. Good morning to you, Kyrie.
Good morning, Chris and Josh. Yes, beautiful morning here in Chicago. And I know we've been here since about Sunday night here at preparing for the Democratic National Convention. But what's interesting, for the first time in convention history, more than 200 content creators have been credentialed by the DNC committee to cover the entirety of the convention. Now, creators will have the same opportunities as us, like traditional media, to cover the convention. They'll get to speak to politicians and delegates alike. And the DNC organizers say they're looking to reach more Americans than ever before.
For the first time ever,
the Democratic National Convention
is credentialing content creators.
And guess what? Now I'm one of them.
To reach voters young and old, the Democratic National Convention Committee decided to take a different approach by opening the door to content creators.
Well, I think it's really smart because we know that there is an entire part of the population that now, for better or worse, gets their news on TikTok or another social media.
Kristen Bry is a Madison native and among the creators in the content creator program who are credentialed for the convention.
Majority of the feedback I got from people who enjoyed my RNC coverage online was that they felt like it was fun. They felt like they got the curtain pulled back a little bit of what it was like inside. And so I'm trying to repeat that, as opposed to here's what the DNC platform is and, talking about the different policy issues, because I think a lot of people will have that covered. And so I'm trying to bring my own flavor to it.
Bry is a host for Milwaukee's WTMJ AM radio and video columnist for the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. But she is going into the DNC representing herself and her platform, As Goes Wisconsin. It's where she got her start and has gained more than 60,000 followers on TikTok. When searching As Goes Wisconsin, you'll find content about state news, politics, and culture that Bry describes as informative, uncomplicated, and irreverent.
This is going to be a great week.
Although Bry says she has left-leaning views, she plans to be herself.
There's more of a objective line I'm trying to walk, and I think that's actually better. That improves my content anyways, rather than just sharing my opinion all the time.
As part of the content creator program, Bry says the DNCC does not have guidelines about how they share their convention content online. Now, these content creators are getting the freedom, as mentioned, to share their content online as they please, and that no matter their views. And so it was nice to be able to talk to Kristen and be able to get her insight. We actually met her last month at the Republican National Convention as she was there covering that. So just to see how social media is taking over is just wild to see.